Howdy, I'm Tyler with Helpmylandscaping. In this episode, we're going to talk about tree staking. So what do you do when you first plant a tree? Do you have to stake them? And how do you do it if you do need to? We'll find out. So some people say you have to stake your trees. Absolutely no question about it. Other people say don't stake your trees. Well, what do the professionals say? The International Society of Arboriculture makes this point: stake the tree if necessary. It says studies have shown that trees establish more quickly and develop stronger trunk and root systems if they are not staked at the time of planting. So that's good, but it does say staking may be required. So the Colorado State University Colorado Master Gardener Extension recommends, when it comes to staking, most trees in the landscape do not require staking. They also say staking may be desirable to protect the tree from people activities, and staking or underground stabilization may be needed in windy areas. So how do stakes protect the trees from people activities? Well, if you're mowing and the stakes are there, you're not going to go in between the tree and the stakes. So that protects the tree. You're not going to run equipment too close to it. That protects the tree. You're not going to weed eat too close to it, and that protects the tree. So there's several little things that putting stakes in give a visual warning, they give a physical warning, and they keep people, equipment, machines, etc. away from the trunk of the tree, which protects the tree. So here's a diagram of a tree with the stakes. So some key things to notice here are those stakes go into the native soil for strength. They are outside of the root ball, so they don't damage that. And then also the stakes are on opposite sides of the tree. Here's another diagram. It shows the stakes outside the digging area, outside the ball of the tree as well. They're perpendicular to the ground, so they're plumb or level, and the ties go straight across, and you can see those straps there. In the notes, it says to protect from windy conditions, stake tree using each 2-inch diameter wooden posts with nylon webbing or wire and nylon straps. Allows for some movement of the stem. Set posts vertically plumb just outside the planting hole. Promptly remove all staking materials after a tree has rooted and can stand on its own. So to answer the question, do you stake a new tree or do you not stake a new tree? The answer, it depends. Is your tree in a windy area? Is there a lot of people activity around that you have to protect your new tree with? If so, then you probably should stake it. If you are in an area that does not have a lot of wind, there's not a lot of activity, then staking might not be necessary. So let's say you decide to stake your tree. How many stakes do you need? Well, you can do 2 or you can do 3 stakes. If you do 2 stakes, they should go on opposite sides of each other. If you do 3 stakes, they should form a triangle. So this is what the nylon strap looks like. It just has 2 grommets on one side, so you can loop around wire or twine or rope, and then this goes around the trunk. This is a 12-inch. You can also get 16-inch. So this is what the strap looks like when it goes around the trunk of the tree. Just line those grommets up, and then whatever you tie it off with will go through there, and then you have this, not so it's tight, but so the trunk can move just a little bit. These straps here are connected to a T-post. You can also use wood. They've got a little tape around it to secure the knot, and then just nylon strap all the way and a tie right here around the trunk. This one's a little too loose, but these ones here are good. You can see that it allows for movement of the trunk without it blowing over. This one here, you can see the stake is not level, which it probably is doing no good. And then you can see here the straps are way down on this trunk and not doing any good. These stakes could probably be pulled and the straps taken off. So we have a metal stake here, a T-post. It's got a metal wire on it. They've protected the wire with some tubing, which is okay, although this one is not connected, so obviously this is bad. Now this one, I'm not sure how long it's been on the tree, but you can tell that it's been on quite a while because it's super tight. In fact, the bark is starting to grow over the metal there. So this is definitely time to take this strap off. In this case, cut it, untwist it, and then this tree won't have the straps. And you can pull these posts as well because you won't need those. Here's another example of straps that are too tight. They definitely should be removed. You can see the metal is tearing into the bark. Well, I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. If you liked it, let me know. And in the meantime, let's get back to work.